This is Eagle Al, and today, and yes, the Eagles are fully healthy going into Dallas. Also, we got to talk about Fred Johnson being the key to victory. And lastly, Darius Slay bold take on Saquon Barkley. But let's get straight into it. All right, man. So before we get straight into it, we got to talk about the injury report, or I can say no injury report, because everybody is healthy. Despite what Sirianni said about Jalen Hurts' ankle, this is the time of the year where everybody just dealing with something. Everyone. So it's not surprising that Jalen Hurts is dealing with a very minor ankle injury right now. But I just didn't like that they lied about it. And also BVS, Benjamin Sumaran, he cleared concussion protocol, surprisingly. So it looked like he's going to give it a go against Dallas. So we got A.J. Brown, Smitty, Dallas Goddard. A lot of guys are ready to go. So this should be a win. This should be a quote-unquote easy win. I know it's no easy wins in the NFL, but we talk about injuries on injuries on injuries on the Dallas side and a fully healthy Eagles team. And then plus we got Kellen Moore, who wants revenge against Dallas. So this is going to be a fun matchup. I would say take it serious. Don't go in there laxed. Just go in there full force. We in Dallas. We haven't won there since 2017. Do what you got to do. Do what you have to do against Dallas, and make this a fun one. This one we should be chilling and relaxing by the third quarter if the Eagles are handling business. So yes, we are fully healthy. That is a really good sign. Let's leave this game fully healthy. Had the team ready for Washington and do what we got to do there. Me as a fan, content creator, I can overlook games, but the players, y'all got to lock in each and every week, man. Each and every week. So again, we're going to here fully healthy and we should win this game. But the guy I will be watching heavily this game is Fred Johnson. Fred Johnson is the big key to winning this game, is because they're going to try to attack him. Lane Johnson, we know he's going to hold up his own. Mekhi Becton is going to hold up his own. Cam Jurgens is going to hold up his own. Landon Dickerson. But Fred Johnson is quote unquote the weakest link because he's a backup, but he's been playing really, really well. So if Micah Parsons is coming back, I'm assuming they're going to try to get Micah Parsons on his side a lot and see if he could beat Fred Johnson off that left side. But Fred Johnson been doing a good job. He been up and down, up and down. Hopefully had one of his up games, because if the Cowboys can slow this thing down and make the game closer than what it should be, it will be attacking Fred Johnson and see how Fred Johnson hold up. But I just don't think Dallas got enough offensive power to keep up with the Eagles, even if Fred Johnson struggle. But if there's going to be any guy that struggles, it might be Fred Johnson. But according to Baldy, Fred Johnson has been holding it down. And let me play this clip.
Fred Johnson has played every snap since the hamstring injury to Jordan Mailata. Not many teams have this. A backup left tackle that can play just as good. Now, Hurts holds his ball a long time. I mean, this is a covered sack right here, okay? I don't want to take anything away from Josh Hines Allen. He got that sack. But, I mean, really, he didn't get a whole lot of help out here. He was on the edge right here against an elite rusher, a guy that had 17 and a half sacks last year. You watch him here now. Like, watch the hands. It's all hand fighting inside. Hand-to-hand combat. Watch him get that left hand inside. All right? Get that thumb turned up and lock out that elbow. Like, very, very consistent. Like, watch his short set. Bam. Stone him at the line. Look at Josh trying to get those hands knocked off him. Can't do it. Now run him. Ball comes out. Nice. All right, here we go. 2nd and 22. This is a pass rusher's dream right here. Let's see what he does. Inside shoulder right here is in good shape. Now run him. Stay between the man and the quarterback. Big shot down the field to A.J. Brown. Nice. All right, now you get Josh trying a move on him. A little cross chop. All right, trying to chop that hand down. Okay, now how do you recover from that? Keep moving the feet. Move the feet. Well done. Like, this is, like, not many teams can function with an offense with a backup left tackle and at times a backup right guard. It's a credit to Stoutland. But Fred Johnson is playing as good at left tackle as any as half the starters in this league. This is excellent. I mean, Jalen has a chance to make this throw down the field. All right, great catch by Jahan Dotson right there. Catches one of the catches of the game along with Devontae's. Well done by Fred Johnson.
As you see, Fred Johnson is the real deal. So we're gonna see if he had to play against Micah Parsons. If it's like Carl Lawson or one of those dudes, he should be able to hold his own. But Micah Parsons might give him a run for his money. But I expect everybody to, hold it down. Even Fred Johnson, even if Micah Parsons play, I expect him to hold it down still just a bit because Micah Parsons, I think he's going into the game if he play like 90%. And again, I think Fred Johnson can hold it down. And then you just said like chip blocks. You got Dallas Goddard who can help. Maybe you go max protection a couple times. Saquon Barkley could chip here and there. So we got to have some strategies. You don't want to Fred Johnson, Micah Parsons one-on-one all the time. I'm pretty sure Kellen Moore got that in the back of his mind. Kellen Moore is very familiar with the Cowboys and what they like to do on the defensive side of the ball. So, Fred Johnson, you got this, man. You definitely got this. And let's talk about Slay. Slay had a bold take, a really bold take on Saquon Barkley. But let me play this clip.
The Saquon Barkley
It's amazing.
backwards
It's amazing.
hurdle.
Yes.
You ever seen anything
I
like
never
that?
seen that. I'm just gonna just throw that out there. It's just like I think he might be. All right, the feds is lurking. Get the feds. Make sure you know anything on that. I gotta make sure I gotta stay away from him because I do a lot of cussing. Yeah, I just gotta say it. I play with a lot of great players in the league, like Calvin Johnson and all that kind of great things. But played against a lot of them too. But this probably by far probably the best like football player. Like you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that is just unheard of. Like, and to witness that, yeah, that's just crazy.
Saquon Barkley might have been the best player that Slay ever played with. We talk about Slay playing with A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. When he was in Detroit, he played with Megatron. So is Saquon better than A.J. Brown and Megatron? I don't know. I don't know. That is a really good take, is a really good argument because Saquon, football player, yeah, he could do everything. He could run the ball, he could catch the ball out the backfield. He's really athletic. But man, Megatron, even though it was a short career, the things Megatron did was insane. Like he made the Detroit Lions watchable at that time. Remember, Detroit was losing and losing and losing. But when Detroit played, you're like, man, I gotta watch Megatron because he gonna make some things happen. Remember that infamous game he had against Dallas? I think he caught like 10 catches for like 300 yards. It was something crazy. Or even less catches and more yards. Like he went berserk. And you see how teams lined up. Teams didn't even disguise it. Like we're double teaming him. We're gonna have to let you other guys beat us because Megatron is that good. But Saquon, he's showing he's that good too. Cause think about it. Saquon played in New York behind a battle line and a running back carried the New York Giants to the playoffs and won the game. That was too much for him to do against Philly because we wasn't letting Saquon just beat us. But the things he did that year and when he was healthy with the Giants, it was phenomenal. And the Giants was so dingy, they paid the wrong guy. No, Dave Jones wasn't the one you were supposed to pay. You were supposed to pay Saquon and possibly draft somebody, but hey, Saquon's with the Philadelphia Eagles, and I will forever be thankful to the Giants for making one of the worst mistakes in NFL history. The Giants fans trying to argue it like, well, good players leave their team all the time. They tried to mention A.J. Brown, but the A.J. Brown thing was a trade, and at least they got something for it. I mean, they weren't good picks that they picked up, but they got something for it. The Giants got nothing for Saquon Barkley. They just let him walk. And then let him walk to the NFC East rivals. Makes no sense, man. Definitely makes no sense. But let me know in the comments who you think better, basically, Megatron or Saquon Barkley. I don't know, man. That's a tough one for me because Megatron is one of my favorite receivers. Saquon Barkley is one of my favorite running backs. It's good to see him in Philadelphia Eagles gray. But that's all I got for you guys today. And hey, man, what do you think? How do you feel? Saquon Barkley, is he the best football player we ever see? I don't know. Also, Fred Johnson, is he the key to victory or somebody else you guys can think of? And this is Eagle Owl, man. I'm out.